It's alive.
We're alive. We are really alive.
We are alive.
I don't know if
Some
you
of
can
us
see
more
us,
than
but
others.
I'm the guy over the fence. That's like the Tim Allen show. What
Oh,
was that?
yeah,
What's his
yeah.
name? Was it the neighbor?
Oh.
I can't think of what his name was.
What is the name of Tim Allen's neighbor on Home Improvement?
Yeah. I can't think of what it was.
Oh my. Who knows? Who knows it? Somebody knows it. Tell us. Wilson? Wilson. No, that was the volleyball. Oh my God. Somebody out there in Facebook land, help us. Because we're blanking.
Hang on.
What is the name of the neighbor in Home Improvement that Tim Allen talks to that you never see anything but up?
Wilson.
It is Wilson.
Wilson.
I was right. It's also the tennis ball, volleyball that Tom Hanks has a conversation with.
You got it.
Thank you to whoever answered that.
Diane Lill and Karen Widmeyer.
Thank you, Diane and Karen. Yes, that was our big dilemma of the day.
And
What
Shelley.
is his name?
And Shelley.
Well, at least you know where we're at for this week.
That's
our
me,
big dilemma.
Wilson.
Yes. Oh, and that is a lovely opening shot of me with my mouth wide open, as always.
Oh, well.
I am who I am. All right. Good morning, folks. It's another Friday here at So Many Creations / FTR Truck and Auto / my wrist at some point this week. It's been a week. It's been a week. And I have lots of little things to talk to you guys about. I don't have any major, huge announcements, but I have lots of little tiny things. And I'm going to get into it. It's 11:02. I'm going to get into it right now. So, good morning. Good morning if you're just joining us. As I always ask you, and I'm going to turn my phone off, like, follow, and share the page, please and thank you. If you're not already doing that, that is the best way to get notifications to know what on earth I am doing, because somebody has to keep track of me, and Barb is not always around. So, if you haven't already, please do so. Also, let's talk about our Facebook group. We have 425 members as of this morning. You guys are making Barb's heart very happy because she is anxiously awaiting the 500 number because she wants to do a giveaway. And guess what I told her? Then you decide what we're giving away. So I don't know what we're giving away, but we'll figure it out. There's going to be something fun when we hit 500. So since we're talking about the group, if you're new here or if you need a refresher, I just want to kind of go over a couple little group things with everybody because I am asking you to please invite your friends that like my patterns and bring them in. Let's get that 500 mark. We've been getting a lot of members that I have never met before, names that I don't know. So that to me says that we're getting out there in the world. I did do a Facebook ad that's running right now. So if you happen to see it on your timeline, let me know. I just want to know if you happen to see it. You have to pick little groups of people to send it to, and I picked sewers and quilters and bag makers. So I have no idea who sees it. I can guarantee you most of the people in my life won't see it because they don't still know what I do, but I don't know. I don't know if it popped up on Barb's page. I don't know if it's on your page. So let me know if you see it. So let's go back to the group. Unfortunately, I try to be as tactful and polite as possible, but this is one of those things that I don't know how to say it without just being kind of blunt. So I'm just going to say it and I'm going to put it out there. My Facebook group, the So Many Creations group, not the page that you're on right now, but our private members only kind of group. You have to ask permission to join it. Barb and I are both moderators. We let you in. We see what you're posting. Please don't post anything. I don't want to say anything. Please don't post other makers' patterns. And I've said this, it's in the description. I've said this to you guys before, and I'm just going to say it again. I don't like sending those messages and asking people to take things down. And my reason is, for lack of an explanation, there is not another bag maker on this planet that promotes my stuff, so I'm not going to promote theirs. And I don't want to sound rude in saying that, but this is a group that is dedicated to us, to the people that work at So Many Creations, the person that owns So Many Creations. I write the patterns, we make the patterns. I want to be there as a support system for you guys, and it's also a really great way for you to show off what you've made to encourage other people. I've had people on there that are like, I finally got the nerve up to make my Diva wallet, to make my Lola, to make whatever. You're encouraging other people to work on my patterns. So even if you bought the supplies from me, which I greatly appreciate, that is, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. That's what keeps us going. When you promote other people's patterns, it puts me in a very awkward situation because I can't promote everybody else's stuff. I have to just on my group post and promote my stuff. If you want to join a general bag makers group, there's a ton of them out there. I'm in a couple of them. I was telling Barb this morning, I'm in one that has so many members. It's in the tens of thousands, which is great, but it's overwhelming because there's really no, I don't want to say there's no moderation, but there is no really set rules except don't post politics and don't bully people, but that happens anyway. And with those groups, you can post anything you want. I bought this pattern, I got my cork from here. So just try to stick with So Many Creations focused posts when you post in the group. Otherwise, I will have to take it down, and I don't like being mean to you guys. So that is it. That is it of me being mean. So let's also have a technology minute, because we had one of those last week and I think it helped. I just wanted to show you guys something. I'm going to show you on my phone, so hopefully it's clear enough for you. You all probably think that I'm really good with technology, and trust me, I have my moments. This week, the computer almost got thrown across the floor. I will explain that in a minute. Sometimes technology is not my friend either. I think that unless you are in your 20s and you were born into technology and know nothing but, that we're all going to have hiccups. The internet was invented or started like when I was in high school. Something like, I get it, but I don't always get it. I had issues this week. But some of you shop on your iPads and on your phones. Some of you shop on your computers. When you are shopping on a mobile device, on an iPad, any kind of tablet, a phone, everything looks different than it does on the computer. And I just want to show you just one example quick. I say a lot to you guys, homepage of the website. Homepage of the website is literally the first page that opens up. So I'm just going to my website right now. That is the homepage. It's the first page. It's the home. It's where you go to. When you scroll on your phone or on your iPad or your tablet going vertically, is that vertical? Up and down? Yes. Vertically.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm having a moment. Everything in mobile apps combines this way. So it goes down, and it doesn't always go down in an order that makes sense. So when you look at the 30 days, then it jumps into other things. It goes in a weird order. If you look on my website, and I'm going to jump to the kits page, the patterns page, the hardware page, they're all meant to go this way. So when you look at this, it puts things in weird order, and because it's going up and down instead of right to left or left to right or one of those.
Left to right.
Thank you, Barb. When you turn your device sideways, that's how you can, stop it. That's how you can see things the way I see things on the computer. So if you're having an issue finding something, you can by all means scroll until your heart's content. Or if you just turn your device so it goes horizontally, you will see things more the way that they're intended to be. Mobile internet apps and the internet itself on a computer, they don't always read the same. So it's kind of like trying to read a book sideways. Like you could tip your head, but it would just be easier if you had it the right way. So if you're ever looking for something and you're like, I cannot find it, this is jumbled and things are all over the place, I promise you they're not. Turn your device. So that was our technology minute. We're going to have technology minutes for as long as we need to until we're all on the same page. So just so that you all know, I am not always great with technology. Sometimes I have moments. Sometimes it's not my fault. I mean, I'm sure it is a lot. User operator error. I have a new video to share with you guys. And before I tell you about it, let me tell you how long it took me to upload it. Yesterday, there was an incident with coffee. I'm not going to talk about that. But before the coffee incident, between the iPad, the phone, the laptop, the Wi-Fi, I don't know, the universe. Oh, and the fact that it was thundering and raining here, which probably does not help either. I couldn't upload the video to YouTube. It would go there, but it wouldn't process. So I spent probably 4 hours trying to upload an 18.5-minute video that should not have taken that long. And every time I tried to upload it, my iPad was like, close, but not this time. And it kept telling me really inaccurate error messages. So don't think that I always know what I'm doing. I try, but I don't. So let's talk about some other things, and then I'll talk about the video. Trying to go in order here. I try to do all the housekeeping stuff first, and then we'll get into the fun stuff. So if you haven't signed up already, Cork Club starts very soon, because if you haven't noticed, today is the 28th of August. It's almost September. I know. Barb isn't happy about that. I'm not happy that we're closer to winter, but I am happy that we're closer to September, because that means we're closer to October, which is creepy season, which is, that's my cup of tea. Plus, I just really want to put a sweater on and not be hot. I want to turn the air conditioning off. I
Yeah.
just, you know,
Open the windows.
I'm ready for summer to make its way out. So Cork Club starts shipping around September 15th, which is like 2 weeks from now. Is that
Yeah, about
two-ish
2
weeks from now? Because September 1st is like right around the corner. So if you haven't signed up for Cork Club, that is on the Cork page of the website. It's right up at the top, right underneath the little charts. Excuse me. I'm not going to sneeze. Again, I know you guys have heard it for a few weeks. I will make this really brief. If you're new and you haven't heard about Cork Club, or if you're listening to this in the future, Cork Club is a monthly club that gets mailed out to you. You can sign up for 3 months, 6 months, or a year. You do pay for your subscription in full. You don't get charged every month. That's the way my website works. That is where my comfort level is at. A lot of people have signed up already. We have a variety of different subscriptions. I'm very excited about it. Every month on or around the 15th, you will get a package sent to you. The package will include three pieces of 9x27 cork. So that is a really good size. It makes handles. It can make small projects. It might make something I'm going to show you in a minute. It will do the bottom of the Lola bag and the handle. There's lots of things you can do with 9x27. I have some projects that I am working on for quick holiday gifts coming up either September or October. So the 9x27 is a great size for that. You do get a percentage off. It's about 15% for signing up. If you sign up for the full year, you get an additional 10% off. So instead of it being $360, it's $324. We're all going to pick the cork. So I don't know who's picking for September. It's either Barb or Marlene, ding or dong, as they call themselves.
It might be you, because I think
Oh,
we
it
may
might
be
be
in
me.
Maine.
It might be me. I don't know. One of us will pick. When you join Cork Club, regardless of how long your subscription that you've chosen is, you will not get duplicates. So if I send you 3 greens right now, you're not going to get 3 greens the next month. You're not going to get duplicates. The good thing about that is that you can add to your stash. You can increase your cork. If you already have it at home, I'm sorry, I don't know what you have in your stash, but I will make sure that I don't send you 2 of anything. I have enough Cork Club for 2 solid years or more, and you will be fine. If you are hesitant and you don't know if you want to sign up, and you sign up in October or November or January, you will start that month. It's not retroactive. You are not going to go back and send you the last months that you missed. We're going to start at that month, and you're going to go forward. So if you sign up for 3 months in January, you'll get your January, February, March. You're not going to go back and get the old ones. I hope that makes sense. If you want more information, you can always contact me, and there is information on the website. So Cork Club, if you're thinking about joining, you want to get on that. And yes, it includes prints, metallics, and solids. It will be a mixture, and each month will be different. One other thing, since we're talking technology and emails, please, if you haven't already, add my email address to your address book, the Jessica@SoManyCreationsNY.com. When you don't have me in there, there is a chance that I might go to your spam folder, which means you might not get an answer from me that you're waiting for. It means you might not get a shipping notification, which comes from stamps.com, but I believe is associated with me. There's a lot of things that I want to make sure that you get, which also leads me to the 30 days of giveaways. If you're signing up for the 30 days of giveaways, make sure that my email is in your address book. That way, if you win, you find out your prize, you find out when you have to let me know your choice, and you get your coupon. I don't want anyone to miss out. And during our last 30 days, there was probably only 2 that I can think of, but there were 2 people that I never heard from, and I think that I went to their spam folder and they didn't notice it, and I don't know if they're on Facebook or not. So if you join the 30 days of giveaways, make sure that my email is saved in your address book. So what's the 30 days of giveaways, you ask? If you haven't been here for a year. How long have we been here?
What is the 30 days of giveaways?
Thank you for asking, Barbara. The 30 days of giveaways is our way to have fun, have a raffle, and give back to charity. No, I haven't picked a charity yet. I always drag my feet on this because I don't know what I want to do. I haven't picked it yet. It's only August. It's still almost September. When it's September and pre-October, I will do it, because that is what September is. It's pre-October. For $30, you get a raffle ticket. Your name is entered in 30 times. So it's $1 a day. So from October 2nd through October 31st, you will be entered 30 times. We will have 30 drawings. I come on Facebook Live every single day, usually at 11, sometimes different if I have an obligation. I come on, I pick a name, I pick a prize. And that's how it works. The prizes vary from patterns to hardware, cork, kits of your choice, notions. There's all different prizes in there. On Fridays, I make Barb pick because she's here, and that's why I pay her to do whatever I tell her. Whatever I say to her, she does. No, not usually.
Yes, ma'am.
But it's just fun. If I have anybody around, like my husband or my mom or my sister, I make them pick because I don't always want to pick. So if you want to join the 30 days of giveaways, there is a real deadline this time, and I am sorry, I am not budging. It is September 30th. You must have your ticket purchased by September 30th. If you don't, then you are out because it was way too stressful last time. It is on the home page of the website. It's orange. It says 30 days of giveaways, fall edition. There is a picture of trees. Click on it, add it to your cart, and you can go ahead and purchase that. I already have your address. I have your email, so I have ways to contact you. If you win and I don't hear from you, we pick your prize and we send it to you. If you win, let's say, a piece of cork, you get to pick whatever color you want. So it's really fun. Half of our proceeds go to charity. Last time, the July-August one, we had 42 signups. We sent $630 to the Humane Society. Let's beat that. Let's get more than 42 signups. A bunch of you already signed up. Let's spread the word and do that again. So, the shop is open. I've mentioned this before, but just want to say that this is more for local people and people in the vicinity or driving through. We are open by appointment only. I don't give out the information with the address because I don't want anyone to show up and no one's here. I am technically non-existent. So Many Creations is not a thing here. It's my husband's auto repair shop because I'm in his office because I do whatever I want. That's the wife duty. You get to do whatever you want. So it's not something you're going to Google and find. You will not find me. But if you are interested in setting up an appointment, send me an email. Tell me how many people. Give me a time and a date. If I can't make the time and date, we will discuss it and I will give you information. So we've already had some guests. I have somebody coming tomorrow. I have somebody coming next week. It's been really fun. It's not a full quilt shop. It's basically my booth, but bigger. And remember, since we're across the hall from the office, if there's something you want that's not in this room, I just go over there and get it. If you want a kit, we don't pre-cut our kits until we sell them. I'll cut you a kit, whatever you want. And we are getting some new things in. Nothing new today because everything is super delayed. So if I haven't said it, I will say it. Please be patient with everybody shipping, including us. Shipping is delayed. Items being made are delayed. I don't have answers for you right now. I am still waiting to get more interfacing. I am still waiting on Decovil. I am still waiting on new fabric and hardware to come in. It's coming. I just don't know when. So as soon as it's here, you will be the first ones to know.
And what new things are we getting?
Well, I have some fabric on order from Robert Kaufman. I would tell you what it is, but I don't remember what I ordered. I have no idea.
It's a surprise.
Big surprise. Jess doesn't know anything. I'm telling you, it's been a week and I'm very tired. I always have Tula Pink on order, so I know that we still have a few True Colors orders, and we have line work, which is supposed to ship in October. Hopefully we are on the first run. I've noticed with the fabric companies that if you don't order by a certain time, that in the past they would always kind of over order. Now they're not over ordering and you're getting put on the second list. I think I ordered line work in time, so hopefully October we should have that. That's her black and white line. I'm very excited about it. We have some new hardware coming. I'm not going to tell you what the new hardware is, but it's coming. And then we're going to have a whole Facebook Live when the new hardware comes in because it's something brand new for me, not new for you guys, I'm sure. And it will be really fun. And I don't have any hints about the hardware at all, like zero hints about what it might be. And I'm not answering any questions about what the new hardware might be and what I might show you and what I bought to put the new hardware in. There's no hints at all. There's no hints at all. But it's coming. So cross your fingers, be patient, cross your eyeballs, your legs, your arms, cross it all, and wait. What else? Okay. Now we have a question. Yes. And I need coffee.
Nancy wants to know, is new cork coming that's out of stock currently?
Yes, Nancy. New and replenishment cork is coming. We just got a roll like the other day, yesterday, I don't remember, and it is ready to be cut. Hopefully I will get some of that cut now. Other than that, there's a couple other things that are out of stock because they were out of stock. I always have a cork order pending. I've got 2 more rolls on order that they're hoping will be ready in September. So I can't tell you exactly what's on the roll that's out there, but I know it's all replenishment. That will be uploaded hopefully by Monday. I am working on some new custom prints. It's a process. So I'm working with my friend who's a graphic designer. That is a process. I don't want to tell you what it is until I get to touch it and see it, and then I'll show you. But trust me, we are working on some very fun stuff, because this is where I am now, and I'm not leaving. And you guys come back every Friday.
Not leaving.
I'm not leaving ever. No, someday. Who cares? I don't care. I kind of like being here.
We like having you here.
I like being here. Thank you, Barb. Barb's so nice. So let's see. Before I talk about new stuff, I have 2 more quick things. I'm going to do our get to know me question. I do this every week, and I really hope that you guys will flood the comment section with your answers for this one, because I'm excited. Barb never knows what the question is. The question is, what kind of pets do you have? And you guys all know I'm animal lovers. So I was like, I want to know who's keeping you company during this. I don't even know what to call this anymore. Who's keeping you company at home right now? I have 3 dogs. Most of you know that because you see their pictures. You might think I only have 2. There are 3, because one is old and he's very sickly. He doesn't sleep at night. He's nocturnal. It's great. He's part owl. So he is the reason that I have not slept for the entire week, because he has dog dementia. That's a thing. It's fun. He also has 2 bad legs, so his legs are scoring a 2 out of 4 right now. Sleep is a 0 out of 10. He has a heart condition. He has like 2 teeth left, and he's blind. He is the one that got lost back in the summer when it was like 95 degrees outside. That's my little Sam. He's 14. I also have Roxy, who is another Chihuahua. She's the little chocolate brown one who is usually up my butt because she's my best friend. She sleeps with me. She snuggles me. She's my buddy. And then there's Zoe, who's dumber than a box of rocks, but we love her because she's cute. She is like a limousine. She's a little bit too long for her body. Her butt moves differently than her head. She's always going in different directions. She's black and white. She's a rat terrier Chihuahua mix. Really, really, really the happiest dog in the world, but pretty dumb. So you guys have seen their pictures, so I won't show you more pictures of them today. But if you have a picture, leave it in the comments. Tell me about your dogs, your cats, I don't want to know if you have snakes. Those are weird. Ugh, I don't like snakes. Maybe you like them. I don't. I'm sorry if I offended you, but ugh, I like furry things. I actually want a rabbit. My husband will let me get one. So, because he's mean. So that's it. So Barb, who lives with you? Because I know you got 2 mutts at home. I know they're not yours.
They're not mine. They're my son and daughter-in-laws. It's Chloe and Roscoe.
I love people names for dogs.
Yeah. They're both Beagle Bulldog mixes. They're both very stubborn and independent. One, poor Chloe, is very old, so she sleeps a lot. She pees a lot.
Yes, that is another. We have an incontinence issue with Sam.
She limps a lot.
Yeah.
She's blind. She's going deaf.
Why do dogs have to have these? They have such great lives until the very end.
Yeah.
They should just be wonderful until like the day before they're ready to leave us.
Exactly.
Because I hate that. I hate that they have to get so old and so sad. But
Roscoe's good. Roscoe's a good boy. He never does anything wrong, mostly. But he
never does anything wrong, mostly.
Stubborn.
They are very stubborn.
Yeah.
But lucky for Sam, we have Nurse Zoe who licks his face and takes care of him and makes sure he's breathing every minute she gets.
Roscoe does that to Chloe.
Yeah. So that must be the young dog, old dog thing. I don't know. So tell me about your pets. Okay. Now that we're done with all the housekeeping, let's get into new stuff. So I uploaded a new Lola kit. I told you guys that I might keep this bag, and then I found out that I carry too much junk and I can't use the Lola bag. I'm so sad. I can't use my own bag. Unless someday I get to travel again and consolidate, I can't fit all my junk in here. So you guys can, because you carry small bags. So I made a Lola in purple. This is the iris because it's my favorite color. And with the rainbow confetti, because as weird as it is, I have not done anything with the rainbow confetti. I use it in little bits and pieces here and there, but I have never made anything out of it, and I find that very strange. I love this cork. So I don't know if you guys can see all the fun colors that are on there. I did the rainbow hardware, so there's a rainbow handmade tag. That's not in the kit. I did the rainbow slide set, and inside is the purple print from Gypsy that I love. And I did, and you might have seen this, and I had a question about it that I'll answer here as well. I thought the rainbow zippers only came in neutrals. That was a question I had the other day. For us, we can technically get rainbow zippers in any color, but I find that the rainbow hardware is a lot, and so I don't have all of the colors. I have black, white, gray, navy, and natural. But the pulls can be interchanged. So I used on this the orchid zipper with silver, and I put a rainbow pull on it. I did that on one of the trio kits with the gray cork. I put a magenta zipper on it that had the gunmetal teeth, and I put rainbow on it. You can mix and match. So that's something that is included in the kit. So you get a silver zipper with a rainbow pull. You get rainbow hardware. It's not over the top. It's a little bit of rainbow. And then you have the purple from Gypsy. That was my first fabric collection. That's something else I might be working on right now, but I can't tell you anything. So that's a kit that is on the website right now. But I have a question for you guys, because Diana McCrae killed it with her Lola bag. She used the lime green cork, and she used the Anna Maria, is this the Glow Autumn? The Glow in Autumn. She used this print right here, and how awesome is that? I never put that combination together, and I don't know why, but she made this as a Lola bag. If you want to see it, you have to join the group. Hint, hint. So if you guys are interested, do you want me to kit this up for you? I can make this. Is that on camera? Am I good?
I'm delayed.
You're delayed.
Yes.
Okay. It's very heavy. I can make that into a kit. If you guys want a Lola kit in, excuse me, Diana's colors. I think I just burped in the microphone. I apologize for that. I'm very sorry.
Classy.
Please forgive me. I've had a very long week. So I noticed a few comments on there of you guys loving that bag. So if you are interested, let me know. I don't know if I will get a chance to make the actual bag, but I can kit it. And if Diana doesn't mind, I can borrow her picture and I will make a kit. So if you guys want that, tell me in the comments. Barb will tell me. And maybe I'll just do it anyway because it was really pretty. So Diana,
yes,
thumbs
please.
up.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. I will do that for you guys.
It's awesome.
It is beautiful. Let's talk about the group for one more second. You guys are awesome. I just want you all to know that. So if you're not part of our group, I don't know why. I'm judging you. Why don't you want to be part of our group? These ladies and gents are awesome. Awesome. So, okay. Enough of that. Let's talk about what I did this week. As I told you, I had some momentary stresses due to YouTube, but I got it all together and I got a new video up for you guys. I'm done. I quit. I can't talk anymore. I'm leaving. Barb, it's your turn.
What do you want me to say?
Tell him anything. I gotta go.
Oh, I don't know. She's a little crazy, so you better watch out.
I'm a little unhinged.
I don't want to say too much, but
they can hear you. Your mic's on.
Oh,
okay.
I forgot.
All right. I'm good. I have words again. I had coffee. So, I made a YouTube video for you, and it is uploaded, and it is linked on the tutorials page. You can actually get it right from there, or you can go to the YouTube channel. Again, if you didn't know, we have a YouTube channel, and if you haven't subscribed and clicked the notification bell, please do so, because apparently, see again, things I didn't know, the more subscribers I get and the more views that I get, the more important I am to YouTube, which means I get like a dedicated URL. That means you can actually search me easier. I get different things that I don't know. These are things that I did not know because I don't know anything about YouTube except how to watch videos. So the more of you that like it, the more of you that watch the videos, and the more of you that subscribe and get the notifications, the better it is for me. So please help me out. So if you're on there, you might have noticed that there is a new video for something that has been requested of me for, embarrassingly enough, years. Not weeks or months, years. I have carried around with me a boxy pouch for years with my tools in it when I teach. Now, you've already remember back in the summer, we did this one, the little baby ones that don't have any lining. These are cork, or you can use vinyl or leather, anything that doesn't fray. This is a separate video. Again, free. We have little kits for these if you're interested. These are like little bag size travel little goodies. But now what I did for you is this. These are the big sisters, the big ones, and they are fully lined. No binding, no raw edges, nothing unfinished, the same way that all my other bags are, 100% finished inside with fabric. So you can go on there and you can watch that video. Judy already did. I'm just saying. She already watched it. Because she loves us. So you can go on and you can learn how to make this giant bag and the medium and the small. Again, just like with the other one, it is not a formal pattern. I did not write anything. I have no intention of writing anything. I saved the formal pattern writing for the bigger patterns like Lola and, you know, and bags like that. This is a quick and easy one. What you're going to do is go on to the, I almost said the technology, the tutorial page. I'm going to go take a nap. Go on the tutorials page. You can download the little PDF. So there's one up on the top that is for the baby ones. There's one down a little bit lower. Download that. It will give you your measurements, which if you haven't watched the video yet, might not make sense. It'll give you information, and then you click on the video, and the video will walk you step by step through making one of your bags.
And you already have a review. Diana McCrae said she watched it, and it's great.
Yay! Thank you, Diana. I love good reviews.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So there's just something else that you guys can do in your spare time. And boxy pouches are one of those things that I could not for the life of me figure out, how do you make this and how do you make the zipper do that? Because where's the other parts of it? I don't see it. So once I figured that out, and it's out there. There's tons of boxy pouch posts and tutorials and stuff. This is just how I do mine. So just so you know, do you want to go see what he needs? Turn your mic off. Oh, okay. Sorry. Unpaused. Okay. So this is a free video. Again, no formal pattern. If you are interested, I did kit up, and if you want more kits, again, let me know. I didn't do all 3 of these as a kit just because this one doesn't really match those 2. It has rainbow on it. Again, I had rainbow confetti and I had purple at home, and I messed up the handle on this one. I won't talk about that.
Oh no.
I cut the right pieces and then sewed the wrong piece. Can you see? Even I screw things up. This is the right one. This is too small.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So on the website, I kitted up this for you. So you'll get the cork for the big one. You'll get the Tula Pink. It's the hexi print in shell. You'll get the double zipper, because I want you guys to learn how to do both techniques and how to, you know, keep working on your zippers. So this one, you'll get the natural with the rose gold, and you'll get the 2 pulls. You'll get everything here. For this one, you'll get the blush with the rose gold. You'll get a single pull. You will get the watercolor flowers. That's one of our exclusive prints. And inside of this is, what's the name of my collection? Juniper. Good Lord. I quit. I'm done. What's my name?
Jessica.
What I did in the kit is I didn't know if you wanted to make these 2 or if you wanted to make this size and this one. So in your supplies, you have enough to do this exactly as is, and you can either make these colors in a small or these colors in a big one, the medium one. So you get enough for 2 pouches. I'm done. I'm done. I quit. I can't anymore. Okay, so that is where we're at with you 2. I can't speak anymore. Okay, so it's done. If you want more information, ask Barb or my husband, because I quit. So today's real topic is going to be about Decovil, because you guys have been.
Place?
It's a place in France. I don't know.
Are we traveling there? I do love to organize travel, you know.
This video took a real sharp downhill turn. Okay, I'm going to get this done and I'm going to get out of here. Okay, let's talk about Decovil. Do I have it in stock? No, because that is one of the things that we are patiently waiting for. And I have the patience of no one, so I am just anxiously waiting for it, because I have grown to like Decovil. I didn't know how I felt about it in the beginning. I've been playing with it for 2 weeks. Remember, August is almost over, and I told you guys, do challenge yourself to something new. Try something that you haven't tried, and for me it was Decovil. So I did try, and I played around with it, and I wanted to see how I felt about it. So when we talked about interfacing back in July, I think, maybe it was August, one of the things that I had told you was that if I ever call for a fusible fleece in one of your patterns, for me personally in my patterns, fusible fleece, fusible thermolam, they're the same thing. They're different products, but they work the same in my patterns. When I'm calling for one, you can use the other. So my question was, is Decovil a good substitute for Decor Bond? The way that I was introduced to Decovil was that people told me in Europe it is the closest substitute for Decor Bond. So I wanted to know for myself. Before I write something into a pattern, I need to make sure that I know how it works, that I know what its limitations are, that I know if it's going to be a good sub. And so the answer I've come up with is, can you sub it for Decor Bond? Sometimes. I don't want to tell you 100% of the time yes. And I'm going to tell you why and some of the things that I found. Now, again, some of you watching are more on the beginner level. Some of you are a little bit more experienced. Some of you have used Decovil. Some of you have no idea what this word is that I'm saying. If you are experienced with Decovil, you know how it works. You feel comfortable using it. You know where you like it or where you don't like it. Maybe you weren't a fan of it. If you have used Decor Bond in any of my patterns, then you understand how that works. So what I have found was this. I have some samples here that I fused it on, and I also did this one. Hold on. I was almost prepared today. When I was making the Lola sample, I wanted to actually put it in a bag and try it out. So this Lola, the tomato one, I used the Decovil inside. I used it on the divider. I used it on the lining. I used it, actually that's it, because that's all that you need in this pattern. I use it on those pieces because I wanted to try it out and see how I felt about it. And what I learned from this bag is that when it comes to zippered pockets, I don't love the Decovil. The reason is I am very precise with my zippered pockets. I like them to be neat and perfect. And this one doesn't make me as happy. I found that when after I cut and I rolled the back piece out, when I flattened it out after I sewed it, it didn't iron as well because the Decovil is a little bit stiffer than Decor Bond. Not by much, but a little bit. It's kind of like comparing paper to cardstock. There's places where you could use both, but the cardstock is always going to be a little bit heavier than the paper. That's how I felt about the Decovil. If I were to make another bag without a zippered pocket, that would be fine, or I might not put it on the part with the zippered pocket because personally that was the one spot that I got a little hung up on and I wasn't in love with it. So as far as the lining and the divider, no problem. It sewed nicely. It did add a little bit of extra bulk on the top seam, like a smidge. But as I've told you guys over and over, I'm the boss of my machine, and my machine didn't have any issues with it. I don't know what machine you have. I don't know when you had it serviced, what kind of needle and thread you're using. The Decovil is going to add a tiny, tiny bit of extra stiffness and thickness. Will it be a problem on your machine? Possibly, but I don't think that it's going to be that much of an issue. So the reason that I wanted to really try it out is because if I'm writing a new pattern, do I want to put on the back that you need a half yard of Decor Bond or Decovil? And I'm not sure if I'm comfortable doing that yet. Number one, because the Decovil has been so hard to find. But number two, because of some of the very slight limitations. So I ironed a piece onto both of these so you can see this is just a piece of cotton. This is the Decor Bond. And you see how it moves. It's got a lot of movement even though it is nice and stabilized. I know that if I tell a beginner who is not with me in a classroom, who's not watching one of my videos, who doesn't have me holding their hand, I'm comfortable with them using the Decor Bond in the outside and the lining. The Decovil, that's a lot stiffer. I like it, but it's a lot stiffer. And somebody who is using this at home might not love it as much if they're not used to it. So for beginner's sake, I'm going to stick with Decor Bond. One thing that I did really like about the Decovil is how easily it fuses. I put my iron on the back side and the front side. It doesn't shrivel. I love that. The Decor Bond, you probably can't see it, but there's a couple of little marks because the Decor Bond doesn't love having an iron directly on it. That's why I use my clapper a lot. The Decor Bond is not a fan of being touched on the back because it's made of polyester. This is also, I believe, a polyester based. Or actually we read it that one day. It's a weird name, but this one didn't mind being ironed on the back. One thing that I was told by everybody that is in love with Decovil is what they loved is that it doesn't wrinkle. So we're going to do this and we're going to see what happens.
The wrinkle test.
The wrinkle test.
Liar, liar.
That wrinkled. But I'm sorry to tell you, it wrinkled. But
They could be
I
ironed.
also, personally, I don't have wrinkle issues with Decor Bond like everybody else has. And I don't know what that answer is. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's because mine is adhered really well. I don't know if it's because I'm blind and can't see the wrinkle. I don't know. There's a lot of things. My brain doesn't work right. But, I mean, this wrinkled, but I can see that it definitely wrinkled less, and I'm sure it will iron right out. So I'm going to say that that's a myth. It does wrinkle. I was also told that it is tear resistant. Maybe when it's on fabric, it doesn't tear. But I had a piece of this by itself, and I ripped it, and it does rip. So I'm going to Mythbusters this thing. There's a couple of lies out there.
Does it peel off easy?
No. Oh, that adhered
That's
really
what I was
well.
wondering. Because
So,
Decovil sometimes will
The
come loose.
Decovil adhered really well, and in pulling it off, I'm getting some leftover glue residue, kind of like from fleece. Decor Bond peels off easier, but there's less residue, so I have a feeling that this would be easier to reposition and iron, which I've done in classes when people have had like little puckers. Where this, I don't know. I'll have to try that out. It still feels like it's got glue on it. One thing about the Decovil that's just it's just a silly thing. The side that has the adhesive, I love that it's very even. It doesn't look like glue sprinkles, like it's a very even adhesive, but it's very slippery. So sometimes when you're trying to line your fabric up, it slides a little bit. But once you get used to that, not a bad thing. So Decovil versus Decor Bond, I still like them both. I have not found that there is a perfect interfacing out there. I don't think it exists. If it does, I hope to find it. And if these two could make a baby, I think the baby would be the perfect one. If Decor Bond and Decovil, if they could meet in the middle in thickness. Decorvil. If this could be a little thicker and this could be like a hair thinner and this could adhere the way this does and this isn't slippery. If these two make a baby and make Decorvil, perfect. But until that baby is made, that's how it goes. So one other test that I did for you is, I'm making sure, I have not tried it in my sandwich of interfacing and fleece. That is the next thing I want to do, and I will let you guys know. I every so often, not in every bag, but sometimes I like to interface my cork on a bag like Harper. Let's grab Harper. On a bag like Harper that's kind of big and has this curved cutout, I find that I like to interface this piece because when I'm sewing it, it doesn't slide. Also on a smaller handle, not so much, but on a bigger handle or a long handle, like on, like if you were doing it on a road trip bag or something that has a really wide, long handle, I like to interface it because I just feel like the cork needs a little extra oomph behind it. So this is Decor Bond, and I don't know if you can see, but my edges wrinkled and they kind of shriveled because Decor Bond doesn't like to be ironed on the Decor Bond side, and you have to with the cork. I don't know if that will pick up or not. But this, folding this into a handle, sewing through this, I've done it, it's easy. This one I haven't sewed through, but this is a little on the thick side. If I fold this in half, I think I'll be okay to sew through this. I'm going to test it later on my regular machine and my HD9. I know the HD9 is going to go through it, no problem. My regular machine might not love it. I will let you guys know. But this definitely makes a stiff piece of cork, where this one just firms it up a little bit. So I don't think that they are an outright sub for each other, but I definitely will start using Decovil in more of my projects. And as I get more comfortable, I may write it into a pattern. We are going to carry it as soon as I can get it in stock. I want to be your source because I know how hard it is to get. And that kind of leads me back to the interfacing video. You guys had asked me if I would put a chart up either on the page or in the group of like my interfacing likes and dislikes and my magic solution that I find for bags. I haven't done that yet, and it's not because I forgot about you guys. It's because I was still in the process of trying out the Decovil, the light and the heavy. I want to make sure I have all of the answers before I put that little chart out there. So if you remember that conversation, I have not forgotten it. I just haven't had a chance yet to finish up my research. I am not one of those people that will just go, oh, here, new product, buy it. I need to know that it works because If it doesn't work, you're going to be mad at me. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to feel really bad when you say, I ruined my fabric, my iron is ruined, my bag fell apart. I need to know before I sell it to you. So I am confident in Decovil, and a lot of you love it. So cross your fingers. We're hoping. The last time we talked to the distributor, they were hoping by the end of August. It still hasn't come in. Everything is delayed right now, which is driving me just as crazy as you, but I'm being as patient as I can. So as soon as I have my final conclusions, I will make that chart for you. I will probably put it in the group because there's a file section. I don't have that on the page. So again, if you're not part of the group, join us, because then you'll get some of that kind of stuff. I think I got everything. I think that was it.
Really?
Do you have any questions? Do we have any more questions?
No.
Okay.
No.
So, I have no idea what I'm working on right now. I am working on too many things at once. One thing, and I will remind you guys about this as we get closer, mid-September, I am actually going to a quilt retreat. It's with friends. We were not sure if it was going to happen because, obviously, it's a very small group, and I will be gone on a Friday. So what I'm going to do, just like when we went camping, I will do a little video from the retreat to show you how a retreat looks during a pandemic. But what I've decided to do is the week before that, which is either 2 or 3 weeks from now, I will let you know. I'm going to do 2 videos for you. So I will do our normal Friday video before I leave, and I will do a video during the week to kind of make it up to you, or maybe on the weekend. And then that Friday will just be a quick, hey, here we are at a retreat, just to kind of try it out and see. We're all anxious to get back to our normal life and to see what we can do. Can we have classes? Can we have retreats? Can we do other things that we haven't been able to do? So in figuring all that out, I'll take you guys with me and we'll see how it goes.
I won't be there though.
Barb won't be there, but Barb runs retreats, and she's not running retreats right now because of all this. So we're gonna see how it goes. It's a little test. Barb will be here shipping orders that day, but she doesn't want to do Facebook by herself, which I understand.
No thanks.
So, unless we have any questions, I think that's it.
I think that might be it.
And let's hope that next week I have some new things to show you, because I'm waiting for some stuff to come in. And I'm going to work on some other things and maybe a new video. I don't know. I'm working on a ton of things. Always.
Always.
So if you have any questions or comments, leave them for us in the comments. Show me your pets because I want to see them. Tell me who lives with you. And other than that, I guess we will see you next Friday at 11 for a to-be-announced topic, because I don't know what we're going to talk about. And that's it. You guys have a great weekend. We'll see you Friday. Bye.